records and, shall we say, times.
My technical expertise.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I need to make sure that they don't. Not the least of which, because that's illegal. But I have several powers that be interested in making sure that they don't.
Understood.
Thus, you are officially hired as a expert consultant in this investigation.
Okay.
Are you wanting us to go undercover?
It's not necessary. I mean, I don't recommend going in and explaining that you're cops and are investigating the Russians' activities, because generally that's a bad idea. However, I can't assign you any of Vice's resources. So, I don't have identities for you guys to take. I don't have contacts for you guys to meet. You'll have to manage this on your own.
That won't be a problem.
I didn't think so. There's a reason you two are the best.
Why you say that?
Because we're so damn good at being cops.
Not at all, cheating McFuckerton.
It's not me. It's that guy.
That dude. And your wife.
I think my wife is an upstanding wife.
She is absolutely an amazing wife. She's a mage.
There's somehow dinner every night.
I don't know how she does it. It's like magic. The housework, all done nicely.
All done very nicely.
I'm guessing my character fits him as a no.
No, he does not.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
He just exists in blissful ignorance.
She loves baking. Actually, you always have cookies, and usually in like the most creative shapes and arrangements.
Nice.
There were one time that there
Almost
were,
esoteric shapes.
there was one time that she
Not
had
It's more mundane than that.
she had goat cookies covered in red frosting.
Goat cookies.
Yes, covered in red frosting.
Yeah. Our
They
cabal
were-
called them trauma cookies.
They are trauma.
Drama cookies. So the Cabal practice for de-stressing was to go back to the sanctum and bake cookies in the form of their trauma, so that they could eat away their stress.
I see. Well, when you're a mage and dealing with the phenomenal course of the powers of the net
Was
of
there a
magic.
decapitated guy one? Cookie
Yep.
one? Yes.
Yes, there was. They had gingerbread beds. And when you got one, like, she always brought you cookies, and then you open it up, and she's like, oh, not that bad. Because it was a gingerbread man that his head was very cleanly cut off, like, did not break in transit or anything.
That's a little...
Just every once in a while they're a little macabre. Can't falter for that.
Oh, I miss those cookies.
Oh, I miss those cookies, too.
Alright.
Those were the memorable ones. There was a bonfire at one point. Except it was white. That was a really big batch.
So, alright, so our instructions are to go figure out what the Russians are doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And, yes. The official investigation is make sure the Russians are not angling to take out the other mafias. Why does the police chief care? Well, that's a lot of homicides. And a lot of possibility of civilian casualty. So, that's why that's a police investigation.
Underground warfare is bad.
Yes. The subtext is make sure that the Russians don't actually have a way of taking over.
Okay.
The lack of leadership at the and something that Mathers knows, and something actually that your PC knows as well. The lack of leadership at the dock, because no one has stepped in to fill the shoes of the Colombians, has actually been really good for the non-criminal elements of the city.
Really? Non-organized crime is good for, regular folks to do their job?
What?
No. What?
Oh, good.
I have an idea.
I know. What was your idea?
let's find a Russian that we can control and make a pact with him that places him in charge of the Russian mafia.
I do have an open slot that I need to fill with another soul pack, and being a number 2 in a Russian mob would be pretty cool.
Let's just make us the head of the Russian mafia, and then we can tell what they do.
See, I do have a very easy in.
Well, I do need a
Understand.
second cover, so I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we gotta fill out some covers
We've all
here.
got some holes here in our cover situation.
Do you understand? Status is a socially oriented merit,
Mm-hmm.
so in giving even greater status, you can only add 2 dots. That's like resources. It requires a lot of reshuffling of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind.
Well, we don't have to like make him like right out of the bat. It like can be a slow process.
Yeah, we make one pack with him to get him the first.
Which is
little
why,
bit,
well,
and then
and
make
yeah,
my
another
char-
pack
from
that
my character's
increases that.
concept being the number 2 is really getting a mortal to stand in the number 1 spot and then to pull his strings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I control the toughs. I'm down with that.
We can have this whole situation mopped up by the end of the day, Chief.
Tee Alright.
All right, Chief, we're on it.
Done.
Thank you. I'll write out the contract and have that sent to your personal assistant.
Yes. That'd be fine.
Perfect. Just get it back to me when you can. It'll be dated and notarized for today, so.
It'll be back today, don't worry.
Dismissed. Where do you go? I mean, like, there's several meeting rooms that you can use inside the precinct.
So we'll go to one of the meeting rooms to kind of do some preparatory notes, and
Okay.
while we're walking, I'm kind of like hold back with you and in Ugandan. Why don't we?
Oh my god. Don't do it!
What?
No!
What? Do we have a Ugandan police officer?
No, I'm just saying, like, there are other officers that can hear you speaking in a foreign language.
Regardless of how soft you're gonna speak, unfortunately.
Yeah, they might not be able to hear what you say, but there will be officers who will hear you speaking in a foreign language, so make it something plausible.
French.
That's fair. I was like, you could do a quick scan to make sure no one nearby speaks French,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was
okay,
like,
is there any of the
oh
French
God.
speaking officers near us?
no, you're fine.
Okay.
I was
So-
like, no! Don't do it!
So
Congolese native A.
She's like, what the hell are you doing?
So we're gonna use. We're actually gonna use.
I'm too nice sometimes.
We're actually gonna use the French Canadian.
Canadian French? Okay.
Yeah,
Canadian
because
French,
it is
okay.
different than the French that's taught in the States.
No, other way around.
Oh no.
A lot of the French taught in the States is Canadian French,
That's right. Sorry.
but French. Provincial is different from
Yeah.
French Canadian.
That's the one.
Much like the Spanish that's taught here is mostly Latin American Spanish. And
Right.
if you go to fucking Spain, they don't know what the fuck you're saying.
That's vocabulary differences. They can still understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. They just don't relate them to the same objects.
Unless the person that taught you was from fucking Mexico.
Then they just think you're lazy. Because the pronunciation is lazier in linguistic terms. As in, Spanish is a
No,
lot
all
more...
Mexicans are clearly lazy.
Spanish is a lot more complicated.
He said it! Shame him, Internet! Shame him!
For our Mexican viewers, he is Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so he's allowed to.
Bring it! Ow.
Like most Puerto Ricans, they have a soft chest.
Shame her now! They're making generalized statements about people.
Oh no! Oh
Wait, when did we start talking about people?
crap! Right?
Oh! You're a sociopath, so we can't really shame you. You can try, Internet, it's just not gonna work.
Nope. He'll send you some of his salted cashews. Oh god.
Oh man. We have dark chocolate, salted
All
caramels.
right. So
Okay, so back on topic.
in French,
In French.
perhaps we should just place one of us in charge.
Yes.
Don't we have a few of you that need to buy a few new suits?
Yes. Oui.
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 Oh, my wife sent me the goopy cookies again.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzsimmons, maybe.
Fitzsimmons. Yeah, I'm like, wait, that's not right. So I just say Fitz.
Okay.
Because it sounds closer to a French word than saying his name, which is obvious.
I see. I see.
Fitz is adorable. He's in the dark.
Ah.
Hey, do-getter!
For the record, this character also does not know that Dina is a mage.
Yeah. I was referring to he doesn't know about me.
I know. I just realized. Oh, I need to clarify that.
And I'm also referring that he doesn't know about the existence of mages.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that much. I just don't know he's married to a mage.
Nope.
I don't know the fact that his unawareness of mages is utterly ridiculous. Like, I think it's standard quo, status quo for,
Especially in this
for
city.
mortals.
Good God.
Right?
They're everywhere.
Oh man.
You can't say abracadabra without pissing one of those monkeys off.
Right?
Waving the flag. Waving the clear flag.
Well, it's still a flag.
Alright. Alright, let's go at least pull up the roster of Russian mafia. I'm talking in English now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we get in the room, start pulling up the dossiers on the Russian mafia.
All the
that we
information
have.
we need to.
Okay.
What do we know about the Doc's computer encryption programs, if they even have any, since it's a fucking Doc?
Not my area of expertise, Chief. Ma'am, I'm a homicide detective. Computers
I thought you were-
don't die,
I
as
thought
far
you
as I
were-
understood.
One of the best, though. I'm just saying.
I'm a little bit more old school than that.
That's fair.
Hold on. I call the computer forensic team.
Would they know?
They're the ones that do computer hacking
Well, I understand that,
forensics.
but,
Yes.
like-
That if anybody in the police precinct would know, it would be them.
Are they part of Vice, though?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's its own department.
Yeah, it's its own department.
Just checking
No, good
because.
question. I was like,
Yeah.
that was a legit question.
Yeah, no, I would not be calling them if they were part of Vice.
Well, I'm glad I asked the clarifying question because.
Because, like, I mean, honestly, the second that you had forgotten to ask if they were part of Vice, I would have been like, yep, they're part of Vice now.
Yeah, exactly. See, exactly. So,
Done!
That's not how it works.
it can be. It can be.
You dial the extension for forensics. Digital forensics. Digital forensics, this is Todd.
Hey Todd, this is Mathers.
What's up, Mathers?
And not much. Do we know what kind of encryption is at the docks?
Who's asking?
Mathers.
No. That's adorable. No, I mean, like, who's asking?
The chief.
How technical do I need to be?
You can name drop me.
Have you ever heard of Vanessa Crispin?
IT sec?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
She's been contracted on helping me with the case. Here, put it on speakerphone. Say hi.
Hey, Todd.
You sound higher than I expected.
It's a speakerphone.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, doc encryption.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
If you... You're in the building.
Yes.
Are you on the Wi-Fi?
It can be shortly.
Awesome. If you want to get on the Wi-Fi, I'll send over some files.
Okay, we'll do.
Cool. Click.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
All old-fashioned.
There's a-
putting up photos.
Yeah.
Fucking computers.
The best part is, since this is like a police conference room, it's like there's a little index card that's been tape laminated onto the desk that says Wi-Fi network.
Yeah,
password.
I figured that 'cause it's a police conference room because
Yep.
you have old school person here. What's this? What's? Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So lame. They do it at schools and just about any other government building too, except for in military.
Yep.
Military is the only place that you won't find idiots putting their password and
On
network
display.
name on display.
That's good. I would hope they wouldn't do that in the military.
No, I'm just kidding. So, you basically get a Dropbox link.
Okay.
In the Dropbox, it's just a set of files. It's preliminary research in the sense of readily available corporate documents from the shipping company that owns the docks.
So it's pretty much non-existent then.
Not as far as these documents are making it out to be.
Okay.
A basic layer of security for a company that is large enough to avoid or to absorb the loss of a less than profitable dock pier setup.
Okay, so it's gonna be really
The
basic.
depression hurts us all.
It's gonna be really basic.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Well, perhaps because it's so easy that the criminals who infiltrated might have been sloppy and left trails behind because
They-
it was just easy.
Probably were, but that being said, we just need to lock it down a little bit more. It won't take much to lock it down. It's just will be up to us to talk to the perpetrators
Well, that's what we do.
You'll need
after we lock it down.
So, of the dossiers of the Russians that we have,
Mm-hmm.
I want to peer through them and find the one that has the most to gain that's closest to rock bottom.
Well, the good
That
news
one.
is, yeah. I was like, the good news is, okay, so, good news. Most of the dossiers you have are of the lower level people. You guys actually don't know who is heading the Russian mafia at the docks. Well, the police department doesn't know who's heading the Russian mafia at the docks. Neither's never found out, but you did find one of the lieutenants.
Oh. And we don't have that dossier.
No. The police department does not have that dossier.
So,
Because he's never been nailed for anything.
I actually write down that name,
Mhm.
hand it to Fitzsimmons. You pull up everything we have on this gentleman.
Sure.
You get all of the documents that the state will allow without a warrant, which is to say, preciously little.
I'll get the driver's license. I'll get any tickets.
Some states don't allow you to get the driver's license without a warrant because it has address on it. Some states. It's actually no, it's not because of the address. I don't know why, but some states will not give you the driver's license information from a police database without a warrant. That being said, this is not one of them. There's no. He's had a couple parking tickets that he's shown up in court for. Paid off. Records of employment, and i.e. the fact that he was employed and location. And he's employed by the dock company, FYI.
Okay.
And his driver's license. That's it.
What was his, what's his name? Vlad.
No.
Tone.
Alexei.
So racist.
I know. Terrible person.
It's alright. We don't care.
Why is choosing a Russian name racist?
Because it's Russian.
But he is a Russian.
Exactly.
Racism!
So I'm gonna go ahead and text Diana and be like, "Hey, Diana, write me a program for basic 120 encryption, please."
Okay. Can do.
Thank you, sweetie.
I do like how you're gonna upgrade the docks security for like free. Like